My birthday is in 10 days, and I've been reflecting on everything my 30s have been teaching me. So, over the next 10 days, I'll be sharing 30 lessons, 3 each day. Let's start off with the ones that shaped how I see people in life. Lesson number 1 is that friends are soulmates too. The older I get, the more I come to realize that romantic love isn't the only love that changes your life. Your friends can be just as much soulmates. Lesson number 2 is comfortability leads to disrespect. The more comfortable people get, the more they might forget to value you. And that is why boundaries are very important. Lesson number 3 is that people that break you are not the ones that put you back together. Healing comes from within and from people who truly care, and not the ones who cause the hurt. And that's day 1, 3 lessons down, 27 more to go, and 9 more days till my birthday. Tomorrow, we'll get into lessons about love and solitude. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 2 of 30 lessons in my 30s. Today's lessons are about relationships and what I've learned about being alone. Lesson number 3 is that romantic relationships won't heal what you avoid in solitude. You can't use love as a bandage for what you won't face in yourself, and I had to learn that the hard way. Before you rush into a romantic relationship, take the time to heal. You will thank yourself, and the other person will also thank you. Lesson number 5 is that even on bad days, there's something to be thankful for. Gratitude will always shift your perspective. So even if it's something small, like a warm bed or a safe space, take the time to be grateful for that small little thing. Lesson number 6 is that your emotions are valid, but not always accurate. Feelings matter, but they don't always reflect the full truth. So just sometime, take the time to actually sit down and truly reflect whether your feelings are actually being truthful or you're just feeling some type of way because that's just how we are as human beings. Basically, don't act on your feelings. And that is day 2, 6 lessons in, and 8 days until my birthday. Yay! Tomorrow, I'll be sharing the lessons that taught me to see people for who they really are. And there are some juicy ones, so I'll see you tomorrow. It's day 3 of 30 lessons in my 30s. And today's lessons are about learning how to actually see people clearly. So let's get into it. Lesson number 7, see people for who they are, not who they promise to be. Words can sound good, but actions always reveal the truth. So stop holding on to potential and pay attention to patterns. Lesson number 8 is unlearning is just as important as learning. Sometimes growth is not about adding more, it's about letting go of the beliefs, habits, and stories that no longer serve you. Lesson number 9 is that starting something badly is better than not starting it at all. The thing about life is that you don't have to have it all figured out. That is a tongue twister. Imperfect actions move you forward, and waiting for perfection gets you stuck. So even if you don't have it all figured out, just start. Along the way, you'll figure it out as you go. And that is day 3, 9 lessons down, 21 more lessons to go, and 7 more days till my birthday. Tomorrow, I'll be sharing lessons that taught me about respect and boundaries. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 4. These lessons are about respect, the kind you give, and the kind you should require. Lesson number 10 is that people respect you more when you set boundaries. Boundaries don't push people away, they show people how to treat you, and the right ones will always respect that. So make sure you set those boundaries and don't apologize for having them. Lesson number 11 is that if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. There's a saying that goes, closed mouths don't get fed. And I had to learn that the hard way. Where there is opportunities, clarity, or help, you always have to advocate for yourself. Lesson number 12 is that some people are meant to be lessons and not lifers. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people teach you something and their part in your story ends, and that is okay. That is day 4. And tomorrow I'll share lessons that taught me the real meaning of forgiveness and appreciation. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 5, halfway through this series, and today's lessons are about forgiveness and remembering what matters. Lesson number 13. Forgiveness is more about freeing yourself than excusing them. It's not about saying what they did was okay. It's about choosing not to let it live rent-free in your heart anymore. Remember when you wanted what you have now? Don't rush past it. We spend so much time chasing the next thing that we forget to pause and appreciate that we're living in answered prayers. Lesson number 15. Life gets lighter when you stop auditioning for approval. You'll never feel free trying to live for everyone else. Peace comes when you stop performing and start just being. That's 15 lessons so far. 5 days down, 5 days to go, and only 5 days until my birthday. Tomorrow's lessons are all about protecting your peace. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 6 is here, and today's lessons are about taking care of yourself. Lesson 16 is that boundaries are love letters to yourself. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's a way of telling yourself that I matter, my energy matters, and I deserve peace. Lesson 17, learn to rest before you break. Don't wait until you're burnt out to take care of yourself. Always remember that rest is productive and it makes you whole. Lesson 18 is that you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give your best to anyone else if you're running on empty. Filling yourself up isn't optional, it's necessary. So take the time to fill your cup before you fill someone else's cup. Day 6 is done, 18 lessons down, 12 to go, and just 4 days until my birthday. Tomorrow we'll talk about courage and standing tall. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 7 of 30 lessons in my 30s. Today's lessons are about having courage to take up space. Don't water yourself down to fit in. The right people will not be intimidated by your full self. Lesson number 20, which I had to learn the hard way, is that some bridges are meant to stay burned. Closure doesn't always mean reconnection. Sometimes the healthiest choice is to leave those bridges in ashes. Lesson number 21, is that your gut feeling is right 99% of the time. Your intuition knows before your mind catches up. So trust that inner voice because it is there to protect you. That is day 7, and tomorrow we are talking about love, worth, and how the right people treat you. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 8 is here, and today's lessons are about love and knowing your worth. Lesson number 22. The right people never make you question your worth. Healthy love feels steady and not confusing. If someone makes you doubt your worth, then they are not your people. Lesson number 23. People treat you how you allow them to. What you allow continues. Teaching people how to treat you starts with what you accept. So raise your standard and automatically the wrong people will fall away. Lesson 24. Don't just be good to others, be good to yourself too. Kindness means nothing if you give it all away and leave yourself empty. The way you treat yourself sets the tone for everything else. That's day 8, 24 lessons in, 6 more to go, and just 2 more days until my birthday. Tomorrow, I'll share the lessons that shaped my resilience. I'll see you tomorrow. It's day 9 of 30 lessons in my 30s, and today's 3 lessons are about resilience and learning how to trust yourself no matter what. Lesson 25, stop apologizing for refusing to be who they want you to. You don't owe anyone the version of yourself they imagined. Your only job is to live in your truth. Lesson number 26, never poke at your wholeness to fill someone else's emptiness. You can't save someone by shrinking yourself. If being whole makes them uncomfortable, that is something they have to work on and not you. Lesson number 27, you'll never have much control of how people treat you, but you'll always have control of how you treat yourself. What you give yourself, respect, patience, and love, matters far more than what you can control from others. Day 9 is done. Tomorrow is the grand finale, the last 3 lessons before my birthday. I'll see you tomorrow. It's day 10, the final day of 30 lessons in my 30s. I wanted to close this series with the lessons that remind me who I really belong to, and that is myself. And God, of course. Don't let people's projections become your truth. People will always try to hand you the insecurity, doubts, and fears, and you don't have to carry them because that is not yours to hold. Lesson number 29: you belong to yourself before you belong to anyone else. No relationship, title, or role defines you more than the fact that you are yours first. Lesson number 30: forgive the person you used to be so you can become the person you're meant to be. Growth means letting go of old versions of yourself with compassion and not shame. You can't step into who you're becoming if you keep punishing who you are. And that is all the 30 lessons in my 30s. And I finished it just in time for my birthday tomorrow. Thank you for walking through these 10 days with me. I would like to know in the comments, which lesson do you need most in this season of life? I shall be anxiously and patiently kind of waiting. Kwaheri. Bye.